We've been reporting about border betrayal. We have more of it tonight, only it's a different border and a different neighbor. We'll start with Nepal. It is redrawing its map, pushing its boundaries with India, claiming Indian territories as its own. Today, Nepal's parliament has passed a controversial bill, the Constitution Amendment Bill 2077. Why is this significant? Because Nepal's parliament has now granted a constitutional status to its new distorted map. The bill was passed unanimously by the upper house of Nepal Parliament. All 59 members of Nepal's National Assembly voted in favor of this new map, all 59. All procedures are done with. The President of Nepal, Bidya Devi Bhandari, has given her assent to the bill. The amendment has become a part of Nepal's constitution. The new map is now part of the national emblem of Nepal. How is India responding? Or should I rephrase my question and ask, is India responding at all? Because the statement from Delhi today was remarkable for what it did not say. Listen to this.
Issue, I've already made our position clear. Responding to a media query on 13th of June, we had said that we have noted the developments when the House of Representatives of Nepal had passed the constitutional amendment bill. So we have already made our position clear on this, and I don't think I have anything further to add.
Nothing to add. New Delhi still chooses to stay silent, which is baffling given what Nepal has done. Allow me to give you a clearer picture. Nepal has claimed more than 300 kilometers of Indian land as its own. While India is facing China in Ladakh, a much smaller neighbor and a supposedly old friend has claimed 335 kilometers of Indian territory. This includes 3 specific areas: Limpiyadhura, Lipulekh and Kalapani. Look carefully at the map on your screen. The valley of Kalapani, along with the Lipulekh Pass at the top, forms the Indian route to the Kailash Mansarovar, an ancient pilgrimage site. It is joined by the Limpiyadhura Pass 5 miles to the southwest. India considers these areas as part of Uttarakhand's Pithoragarh district. And now Nepal has officially laid claim to these territories. This region is significant for 3 reasons. 1, the religious link. As I said, the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. 2, the trade link. A few years back, India and China had signed a trade agreement along this route. And 3, the strategic significance, the link to Tibet. This isn't just another piece of land, and implications of this move cannot be overstated. We've reported extensively on what led to this map fixing. The script is similar to what happened at the India-China border. It began with Nepal's objections, Nepal's complaints about India building a road on its own side of the border. The link road to Kailash Mansarovar. It was inaugurated by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh last month. The interesting part is that this road project is more than a decade old. So Nepal's sudden overreaction appears politically motivated. The diktats and the debt from China may have played a role. For decades, India has managed and developed these areas, these very areas. It has never used this region for military activities or to provoke Nepal. Despite this, Nepal suddenly claims that India has violated its territorial integrity. First, it summoned the Indian ambassador to Nepal to make a point. Then the Prime Minister of Nepal himself, Mr. K.P. Sharma Oli, began preaching India on living up to its motto of Satyamev Jayate. The truth prevails. Why is Nepal spoiling for a fight with a much bigger neighbor on which it depends so heavily? 2 things explain this. 1 is domestic politics and the second is Chinese pressure. The government of Nepal is highly unstable. There's constant infighting. The ruling party, the Nepal Communist Party, is on the brink of a split. Then there's public pressure, anti-government protests. They've been growing. The Prime Minister of Nepal is under fire, especially for failing to contain the Wuhan virus. China knows the pressure Comrade Oli faces. So China has decided to micromanage Nepal's affairs, and to maintain harmony at home, it has engineered a divorce with India. Last month, the Chinese ambassador met ruling party leaders to settle their internal disputes. The ambassador of another country settling the domestic disputes of a political party. At the same time, the Chinese embassy fueled anti-India rhetoric. We'll tell you all about it in just a bit. For the moment, I want to focus on what Nepal has done, Nepal's actions. Map fixing is just one part of it. Learning from China, Nepal is also trying to arm twist the media. A new report claims that foreign news channels may lose transmission rights in Nepal if they do not beam ad-free content. What does this mean? It means that foreign TV channels have to air content without commercials. Is this move directed at India? Nepal says no, but its people don't agree. Thousands of Nepalese viewers prefer Indian channels for entertainment. Exactly a year ago, Nepal took Indian channels off air for 24 hours. The headline is on your screen. And now channels from India, among other countries, may not be allowed to beam at all. According to the government of Nepal, this is part of the clean feed policy for foreign TV networks. And it stems from a 2019 act endorsed by the Nepalese parliament. Obviously, no network will agree to such a policy because it is not economically viable. The bottom line is this: Nepal is looking for provocations everywhere. The statements of Prime Minister Oli betray his government's hostility. Playing to the galleries in the interest of domestic politics is one thing. Most governments discount it. But Nepal has gone way beyond this, and India's silence is not helping matters.